great. We are in Greece.
The weather's so nice here.
There, it's a little sun. You can see some sunshine. Ah, it's so beautiful.
Yes.
How was your flight?
Awesome.
It was awesome. Easy flights. Very nice. Good passengers.
Very nice passengers today.
Great crew. Get in the bus. Just got home a little bit ago from my great flight with Shiwen. Now I am actually packing my bag because tomorrow I head to Munich for a few days. I'll be based out of Munich, flying out of Munich for my first pro seating, so that's kind of exciting, just something different. Good morning. I am up very early. I mean, it's about 5 a.m. Today I am pro seating for the very first time. I am off to Munich, and sometimes when you proceed, you just travel that day, but I actually am also working once I get there. I thought I had 2 hours from when I landed to when I had to check in, and then I realized I read my schedule wrong and I don't have 2 hours, I have 50 minutes. So I'm gonna have to proceed in my uniform. Even though I'm flying Lufthansa, I'm going to proceed in my Eurowings uniform because I've never been to the Munich airport. This is, you know, landing time, right? So I still have to deboard. I have to find the crew room for check-in. I have to grab myself a snack and get all ready for a day of traveling after I get there. Just a little nervous for that. I can't believe I did that, but thank God I figured it out now. I had thought about traveling plain clothes and then just changing once I'm there. Oh, I have 2 hours. I have so much time. No, just kidding. 50 minutes. 50 minutes. We're delayed. From Munich. As you can see, I am just starting to put my face on, getting ready for the day. Yesterday was long. Yesterday I just had a lot to do. Yesterday I had a lot going on. I flew to Munich, deadhead. I got off the plane. We were delayed, so I only had 20 minutes from the time we landed to get to my check-in. That doesn't include getting off the plane, going through the humongous Munich airport. So I was sprinting to my check-in, but the savior of the day was actually a colleague of mine. She was also deadheading, and she had a little bit later flight, about half an hour later than me, but she was super nice and sprinted with me. Okay, there's a plane. You can't hear me. So my colleague, she was super nice, and the best thing is she knew where she was going. I don't know how long it would have taken me to find the crew room, but I can tell you it was not easily findable if you didn't know where it was. We got to check in just a couple minutes late, but obviously they understand when your plane is delayed. So we checked in, flew off to Greece, had really good flights, and actually the same colleague, she ended up getting called onto my flight. So we were in the back of the plane together, which was great. We already knew each other. And then once again, she could help me out after we were finally done for the day. She knew where to pick up the transport to get us back to the hotel. She was just the rescuer of the day, so that was so nice. Now we are on separate flights for the rest of our trip, or at least that's how it's planned. Today I am getting ready. I am flying off to, I have a long day, I have 4 legs, but just gonna grin and bear it. I got up this morning, I had breakfast at the hotel, and then I actually took the hotel shuttle to the airport because that is where the nearest grocery store is. Picked up a bunch of snacks and things to have in my hotel room and lunch to bring with me today. Went shopping, took the shuttle back. Now I'm getting ready, getting dressed. My pickup will be here in just under an hour, so I have to hustle. When love comes in, to fly. Good morning again. I am so sorry. I've had no time to vlog. This trip has just been a total whirlwind. I've been rushing since the moment I left Vienna. Super long day yesterday with 4 legs and delays and schedule changes. Then my ride wasn't there to pick me up. But luckily I got saved by the hotel shuttle bus, one of those buses that goes around the multiple hotels at the airport. Although it was the very last stop on the route, luckily there's only maybe 3 stops before, so my rescuer, the hotel shuttle bus driver, he actually stopped. I was sitting there where the crew shuttle picks people up, or standing there because it was raining and the bench was all wet. The bus actually stopped in front of me. I was on my phone looking for phone numbers, trying to call anybody, and the bus driver pulls up specifically where I was. This wasn't his stop. Got his window open. He goes, "To the hotel?" I go, "Yes, please." Thank goodness for him. He saved the day. He took me back to my hotel so I could sleep. Now I am up early again, but actually this is super nice. I wasn't supposed to fly until like 4 p.m. today, which as a morning person who's gonna wake up early no matter what, that just doesn't make any sense. They called me yesterday and said, "Hey, can we put you on an earlier flight? Then you will actually be able to go home after that flight instead of waiting till the next morning." And I said, yes, 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 please. I probably would have woken up at the same time anyway, and then I get to go home tonight, so I'm really excited. Hopefully my flights today are on time so I make that flight, but I think there's also a second flight after that, so I think for sure I will get home tonight, and that's super exciting. I miss my bed. This, in fact, traveling, it hasn't been so exciting. I miss Vienna, I miss my home base, I miss my cat. My husband's out of town, so I miss him too, but I won't see him actually right away. So yeah, this was my first trip to Munich. This is my first trip anywhere where I stayed somewhere else. I will have now 3 days off, so I got an extra bonus off day as well. And then I will come back to Munich and do a couple more flights from Munich and a flight from Palma. And then I go home again. So I think the summer is gonna be really busy. I'll have a lot of trips like this. It's happening. Why is it zooming? It's auto zooming. The zoom button. Oh, wait, new camera, right? So I couldn't figure out how to zoom earlier, and I just figured it out by accidentally pressing the button. Sorry for zooming in awkwardly close. But hey, now I figured out how to zoom while filming. This is exciting. Sorry. Only spent 2 nights in Munich, but it feels like it's been forever. I worked almost the whole time. I miss this girl here. She's happy I'm home. I'm happy I'm home. She's like, "I need your space." She doesn't like it when I squish her too much. So we just played a lot. And I'm home. I'm so excited to be home. I missed you. Do you miss me? I think she did. She doesn't want to say it, but she did. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to leave me a comment or like this video if you enjoyed it. I will see you next time.